Series 2: Art and Money. How to invest in art and what no one tells you. Art can make you wealthy, but it can also make you lose everything. Because the art market doesn't work the way most people think. It doesn't behave like stocks. It doesn't follow clear rules. And it doesn't reward speed. There is no screen telling you the price of a painting in real time. No index you can refresh every second. Only opinions, reputation, and timing. So the real question isn't just, how do you invest in art? The real question is, do you understand what you're actually buying? First, the truth about art as an investment. Let's start with the first misconception. Art is not a fast asset. You can't buy a painting today and expect to sell it tomorrow for profit. In fact, you might not be able to sell it at all. Because art is what financial experts call illiquid. That means there is no guaranteed buyer, no instant transaction, no fixed price. Selling art takes time, sometimes months, sometimes years, and often, the price depends on who is in the room. At the moment the work is offered, the global art market, as described in major reports like the Art Basel and UBS Art Market Report, is not a single unified system. It's a network of galleries, auction houses, private dealers, collectors, advisors, and institutions. Each of them influences value in different ways. And unlike traditional financial markets, this system runs on relationships, trust, reputation, access. This is why two similar paintings can have completely different outcomes. One sells for a record price. The other struggles to find a buyer. Not because one is objectively better, but because one is positioned inside the system, and the other is not. Second, how serious collectors think. Serious collectors don't buy randomly. They don't walk into a gallery and choose something based on color or mood. They build collections with structure. They think in layers. First, the artist. Where are they in their career? Are they emerging, mid-career, or established? Have they exhibited internationally? Are they represented by serious galleries? Second, institutional recognition. Has the artist been shown in museums? Are they included in important collections? Have critics written about them? Because in the art world, institutional validation creates long-term credibility, and credibility supports value. Third, the work itself. Not every piece by an artist is equally important. Collectors look for works from key periods, pieces that define a style, works that have been exhibited or published. Because those works carry more weight. They are not just objects. They are references. And this is where most people go wrong. They think they are buying a painting, but experienced collectors know. They are buying context. They are buying a position inside a narrative that connects the artist, the work, and the history of art itself. Third, the myth of buy what you love. You've probably heard the advice, buy what you love. And yes, that matters, because you may live with the artwork for years. But here's what no one tells you. If you only buy what you love, without understanding the market, you may end up with something that no one else values. And that's the key difference between a collector and a buyer. A buyer follows taste. A collector understands context. Smart collectors combine both. They buy works they connect with, but they also ask difficult questions. Why does this matter? Who else believes it matters? Will this still matter in 10 years? Because value in art is not created alone. It's created collectively, through galleries, through institutions, through critical discourse, and through time. So the real strategy is not buy what you love. It's love what you understand. Fourth, the hidden costs. Buying a painting is only the beginning. What comes after is often invisible. There's shipping, which can be complex and expensive, especially for international works. There's insurance, because valuable art requires protection. There's framing, which can affect both presentation and preservation. There's storage, especially for serious collectors, who rotate works rather than display everything. And then there's conservation. Paintings age, materials change, surfaces crack. Maintaining a work can require expert care. And when you eventually decide to sell, there are commissions. Auction houses take a percentage, dealers take a margin, and suddenly, your profit becomes much smaller. This is why high-level collectors don't treat art as a casual purchase. They treat it as a managed asset, with documentation, condition reports, valuations, and long-term planning. Because owning art is not passive. It's responsibility. Fifth, the biggest mistakes. The most common mistake? Buying a famous name, but a weak work. Not every painting by a well-known artist is important, and not every expensive work is valuable long-term. Another mistake? Ignoring documentation. Without proper provenance, a work becomes risky. Its authenticity can be questioned. Its resale value can collapse. And then there's the biggest myth of all, that art always goes up in value. It doesn't. Prices fluctuate. Artists fall out of favor. Markets shift. Some works gain value, others don't. And some disappear from the market entirely. This is why investing in art is not about predicting trends. It's about understanding systems. Because trends change, but structure remains. Sixth, the reality of the art market. The art market is not just about objects. It's about networks. Galleries build artists. Collectors support them. Institutions validate them. Auction houses monetize them. Each layer adds credibility, and credibility builds value. But access to this system is not always open. It often depends on relationships, who you know, where you buy, who trusts you. This is why two people can buy art at the same time and have completely different outcomes. One builds a meaningful collection. The other accumulates objects. Because one understands the system and the other doesn't. So how do you invest in art? You don't chase trends. You don't chase hype. You don't look for shortcuts. You learn how to see. You learn how to research. You learn how to ask better questions. Because art is not just a financial asset. It's a cultural one. And its value is built at the intersection of taste, history, and belief. Finally, if you don't understand the market, you're not investing in art. You're just buying something expensive. But if you take the time to understand it, you're not just buying a painting. You're entering a system and learning how to navigate it.